Black men, welcome back to Gizmo and the Goon. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to drop a comment. Good to be back with you, brothers. Excuse me. The Giz is in the house. Daddy's pumping. I'm not saying, hey, Daddy's pumping. Yeah, the Giz is excited. She want to know what her father's going to speak about today. Brothers, today is Inauguration Day. Actually, MLK's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday is on the 15th. However, it's celebrated the third, the third Monday of the beginning of the year. And so I'll talk about King in a later video on how much respect I have for him. A lot of you brothers only know that I have a dream speech, but you brothers don't have any idea what a warrior he really truly was. You don't know what happened after that because you haven't studied, and you just get your talking points from YouTube. And so, such is your luck. Brothers, I want to speak about Trump's inauguration and what's to come for the next 4 years, his presidency. Specifically, brothers, please ignore the light. Why is, and how this book ties into it. Is that upside down? Yeah. Okay, I thought it was upside down. I thought I was doing a LeBron. My bad. The United States Constitution. Brothers, I want to deal with all of this in a condensed form. I want to say how Trump's victory is a win-win for black men. And how does that, what do I mean by that? Once again, black man, I'm a three-dimensional thinker. I don't get my talking points from other people. I think for myself, and then I tell you brothers what I believe, whether you disagree or agree. But however, you know, I like to make my points with thoughts, with thoughts, and not feelings. You know, black men voted for Trump at about a 25% clip. People think that black men voted in mass, and that's just not true. Because gums are itching. People think that Trump was voted for in mass by black men. I'll repeat that again. They did not. However, we did vote for him more so now this term than last. So either A, the reason I say it's a win-win is because either A, he's compelled to give black men something more than symbolic victories, which I don't care anything about. And you brothers should know me well enough to know that I'm too smart to fall for that. And I think most black men should be too smart to fall for writings on football stadiums and t-shirts. I don't care nothing about that. I care about real systemic change that can be backed by law and policy. You know what I'm saying? That is what I care about. I'm very, very tunnel vision in that regard. You can miss me with the holidays and with the antics. I don't care nothing about that. And I think black men as a whole are waking up more so to that than ever before. All right. So that's A, that's on the table, that he actually brings and gives black men something that is substantial, all right? B, the Democrats recognize that they lost, obviously, and they try to get black men back on board. So now they come with other policies to sweeten the pot for next time. And because they know they just cannot count on black men in mass because they want to be in power. So now they're like, you know what? We're finally going to have to give them something. So there becomes a sort of a bidding war for our participation, so to speak. And that is what this country is about, black men. It is about leverage. It is about using what you have in order to get nice guys finish last. Believe that. Never believe it's how you win or lose. It's not how you win or lose. It's how you play the game. That is not correct. It is absolutely about winning, and you brothers should be all about winning at any means, because that is how this country was built. That is how every other race has surpassed us. And so it is time that we start to understand these things, and it's time that we start to update our data in terms of that. Okay, so that's very important for you black men to get and to grasp and to truly understand things from a truly three-dimensional thought view. black men, you have to read. I cannot tell you, brothers, how important it is for you, brothers, to get a copy of the United States Constitution. I have two. It is extremely difficult to read and sometimes to understand. However, you take your time, you digest it as you can. Hey, baby. A lot of you black men do not read as much as you should. And if you talk in politics and you have not studied the United States Constitution, then I have no faith in anything that you say, because what you say cannot truly be, it hasn't been vetted. Okay, you cannot get your talking points from Google and other podcasts. Okay, you have to read. You have to truly understand the history of this country, its laws, because therein lies the answers. They've always told you, brothers, and we've all heard this as black men, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. They've been saying that for I don't know how long, at least since since I've known, and you're probably, you brothers who are older than me can attest to that. Maybe it's as long as you've known, and I'm 44. So black men, it's very important that we start to understand the laws of this country, and I cannot, my channel is an informative channel. Yes, I want to make you brothers laugh a little bit, but in truth, I really want to give you brothers something substantial, because that's really what my heart is. I try to throw a little bit of laughter in there because, I know black people, you know what I'm saying, we like to be entertained a little bit, but I really want to bring you brothers the information that you'll need, so that way you may succeed, you know what I'm saying, in a country that was not designed for you to succeed. I always tell black men that, yes, this country was not designed with you in mind in order to be successful. However, we are not going to use that as an excuse to fail, all right? You know what I'm saying? We will succeed. We will succeed and have succeeded, and will do more in the future as we get rid of a lot of these neo-colonialized, bootlicking, Negroes who are trying to push for a people that really hates their guts, as if somehow that will absolve you from his wrath. You know what I'm saying? He has no respect for you. And that's just, but once again, brothers, sometimes I go on a tangent. Don't pay that no attention, brothers. So please expect from the Trump presidency, whatever you think about him, whether you be in good standing with him or not, none of that matters. It only matters what we can get out of it. That is the true key. What can black people, black men specifically, receive that is going to help push our people forward? That is it. And if you're not voting your interest, if you didn't vote your interest, which I don't personally, brothers, I'll give you the truth in me. I don't think that either party is beneficial to black men. Personally, I don't. Whether they be Republican or Democrat, I think that both parties are in cahoots, and in the end, they're all rich. And I think we could see a little bit of that from the Trump dinner, in which President 45 was right there with him, and he was, yes, baby daddy kicking the game. They're sitting there laughing. In the end, they're all rich. Okay, they all are in a boat, and they live in a world unto themselves. And so what we have to do is start to think about ourselves. We have to become a lot more selfish, and we have to start to move with intentions in terms of what we want. We don't want to hear it, we want to see it. I learned that from one of my big homies while I was locked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it, I always want to see it. Don't tell us. Show us. Show us through true systemic policy that can be backed by legislation that is signed into law. I don't care nothing about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? If you're not talking about that, then you ain't talking about nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I want real, true, and that's how we should be thinking. I think a lot of black men are waking up to that more so now than ever. It's taking us a little while to get around to that. However, I think that we've arrived. And so, I want you brothers to be conscious. I want you brothers to be aware. I want you brothers to be diligent and serious in all your endeavors. And may you brothers be blessed. You know what I'm saying? This video went a little bit longer than I hoped. I try to keep my videos under 8 minutes. I'm right around almost 10. But you know what I mean? It's so important, black men, that we understand these things and we recognize the seriousness in them. And it's very important, black men, that once again, you start to read and study the Constitution, understand the laws, understand how they tie in, and where you and I can succeed specifically. We have to think about things, once again, in a three-dimensional effort. That is extremely important. And I also leave you brothers with this. The reason I don't believe in either party is because I believe it's like the 48 laws of power. It says, put them on the horns of a dilemma, and they are gored whichever way they turn. So it doesn't really truly matter which party we vote for. Okay, if we don't, if neither party is truly dedicated to the upliftment and advancement of black men, black people, then what difference does it make anyway? You know what I'm saying? But once again, that is not their responsibility. That's our responsibility. Keep that in mind. I'm out of here. Awesome sitting, you know, so be it. Say, see you later, guys. She's so pretty.